Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another GTA 5 tutorial. In this tutorial, guys, we're just gonna go ahead and install some graphic mods into the game. As it stands right now, I do not have any single graphic mods installed in the game. That's why it is looking a little bit dull and everything like that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and try to change it. And I have to say beforehand, this will be my first time actually installing this particular graphic mod, so I'm not really sure how well it's going to change my game. So that's why I'm starting this episode or this tutorial in game, because I really want to see the difference between before and after we do actually install this graphic mod. All right, so without any further ado, let me go ahead and jump into my desktop right now and get into installing these graphic mods. Let's get it. Alrighty guys, now that we are on the desktop, this is the graphics mod that we are going to be installing today. Is called Quant V. Like I said, this will be my first time experiencing this mod, so I'm not really sure whether I'm gonna like it or not, but I really do suggest that you skip maybe to the end of the video, where I'm gonna go back into the game and see what the changes are going to be before and after. All right, so without any further ado, if you really want to download this mod, just go ahead and come to this page, and of course I'm going to leave the link in the description. Just go ahead and hit this download button right here, and then you're gonna go ahead and open up another page right here, and then you're gonna go ahead and come over here and say start download. All right, and then the other thing that we are going to be installing today is going to be increased environmental lighting. As you have seen in my last tutorial, I showed you how to change police vehicles, so we're gonna go ahead and try to enhance our police lighting and everything like that, especially for nighttime purposes. So we're just gonna go ahead and try to enhance a little bit more lighting into the game. All right, and then the next mod that we are going to be installing today is going to be Better Radiance. This one is going to be go ahead and improve our ELS vehicles in game for our police department. All right, so you want to go ahead and try, if you want to go ahead and try to make things a little bit more brighter in the game and a little bit more nice, so this is what we are going to be installing today. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right back onto my desktop now and start installing these mods here real quick. All right, on my right hand side here, guys, as you can see, I do have these 3 files already downloaded, so we're just gonna go ahead and get into installing this. All right, so let me go ahead and go into my GTA 5 main directory, the one that I'm currently modding right now for my GTA 5 mods. As you can see right here, we are on our GTA 5 main directory. So let's go ahead and kick it off with the first mod. Is going to be Quant V. All right, so let me go ahead and unzip my files here real quick. And the best thing with this mod right here, it does have an option to uninstall. The other mod that I'm like used to is called Make Visuals Great Again. That's another graphics mod that I use a lot, but this time I thought, you know what, let me just go ahead and change it up a little bit. So if I do not like this mod, I'm going to go ahead and uninstall it out of my game, and then I'm going to go ahead and install a fresh one. All right, so with that said, guys, the other thing, like, you can do this or you cannot do this. It just depends on whether you want to or not. We're just gonna go ahead and take both of these 2 files. As you can see, this one is for the install one, and this one is going to be just in case you don't like the mod, you can go ahead and uninstall the mod. And I'm gonna go ahead and let you know what you need to do to uninstall this mod right here. All right, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and go to my desktop here real quick. All right, let me go ahead and create this. I'm gonna go ahead and create a new folder here. All right, create a new folder, go ahead and name it whatever you want, as long as you know how to get to it. All right, so let me go ahead and just name this one Quant, just like that. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna go ahead and drag and drop this file. Let me see if I can close this. Where's my Quant folder? All right, so my Quant folder is right here. All right, so let me go ahead and drag and drop this file in here. All right, and then I'm gonna go back over this side. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the same file over here for the uninstall file over here. I'm going to open this one as well. I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop this file in here. All right, so now that you're done with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and close this file over here. All right, so now let me go ahead and open this. All right, so now as you can see, now we do have two files in here, one for the install and one for the to uninstall this mod. All right, so let me go ahead and bring up my OpenIV now. All right, so once you get over here on my OpenIV, what I'm gonna do is turn on my edit mode. All right, the fastest way you can do this is just go ahead and drag and drop this file over here anywhere on your OpenIV. Is gonna go ahead and install. And then the other way that you can go ahead and install this mod, you're gonna go ahead and come to tools over here and come to package installer. All right, it's gonna go ahead and open the file. Now we're gonna go to our desktop over here, and then we're gonna go ahead and go into our quant folder that we just created, just like so. And then you can go ahead and highlight the install, the Quant V install. All right, and then go ahead and open it, and then it's going to go ahead and install. So let's go ahead and just do it this way since we are already over here. All right, as you can see, it's going to go ahead and pop this window right here. So go to install, go to make sure you always install everything into your mods folder. So let's go ahead and install this to our mods folder. Go ahead and confirm, and then it's just going to go ahead and install Quant V for you. All right, and if you want to go ahead and uninstall this mod right here, it's pretty much the same process. Just go ahead and come to your OpenIV, turn on your edit mode, just go ahead and drag and drop this file in here. If you want to go ahead and uninstall it, or just do it the same way, just go ahead and come to tools over here, go to package installer, just go ahead and access that quant folder on your desktop, whatever you name it. All right, just go ahead and open that up, and then now you're going to install this uninstall version of this Quant V folder. All right, and this is how you're going to uninstall this file from your computer. All right, I'm pretty sure this one is going to install the GTA 5 original version or something like that. All right, so with that said, let's just say you are done now. We are done with the install. We are pretty much done with installing this mod right here. All right, so let me go ahead and move this one to the top, and now we are going to install increased environmental lighting. Let me go ahead and unzip my files here real quick. I'm pretty sure for this one we are going to need our GTA 5 main directory or something like that. All right, so let me go ahead and minimize my OpenIV. We are going to come back into OpenIV very quickly here. All right, oh, come on, start acting up. All right, so now we are here on our OpenIV, GTA 5 main directory. And like I said in the last tutorial, I showed you how to install police vehicles, but we want to go ahead and enhance a little bit of our police vehicles in terms of our ELS as well, and make sure the lighting system of our ELS vehicles is going to be a little bit brighter. So what we're gonna do here is open up this brighter folder over here. You can use whatever you want over here, but I do highly suggest that you use this brighter folder over here. So let me go ahead and open this one up. As you can see, we do have the ELS configuration file. So this is the one that we are going to replace from the one that we installed when we installed our police vehicles. All right, so let me go ahead and drag and drop this one over here, and we are going to replace that. All right, so that's pretty much it with this mod over here, improved environmental lighting. So all it means is depending on what the environment is, the police lights are going to be brighter. All right, so the next thing, now I think we are pretty much done with our GTA 5 main directory. You can go ahead and close this. All right, let me go ahead and bring up my OpenIV again, and now what we are going to install is beta Radiance. All right, let's go ahead and open this up here real quick. All right, let me go ahead and finish up this, bring this one over here. All right, so now let's go ahead and open up our beta Radiance over here. All right, so the best one that I would really recommend that you install is going to be this beta Radiance brighter daylights police lights over here. All right, so let's go ahead and open this one up, and we are going to come back to this file over here at the top. All right, it's going to go ahead and change a few things for us as we go forward. All right, so right now let's go ahead and open up this file over here, and now as you can see, we do need the visual settings that the visual settings over here. So what you're gonna do here, if you have watched my other tutorials, I did let you know to save a couple things, and the pathway for this one is going to be under DLC. All right, as you can see, if we come back to DLC over here, this is the visual settings file that we want to replace. All right, and as you can see right now, my edit mode is on, so we can go ahead and just drag and drop this file in here. All right, but since, let's just say maybe you didn't save this pathway right here, as you can see, it says mods update update.pf common data. We're just gonna go ahead and close this and then open it again manually. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to mods update update.pf common data. All right, so I really do suggest that you save this pathway over here on your favorites. Go to add favorites, and then name it whatever you want. I named mine DLC because I always come to this DLC over here. I'm always over here modifying the game, so it's pretty easy access to get to this point over here. But right now we are mainly concerned about these visual settings over here, so we are going to go ahead and drag and drop this file over here. As you can see, from 37 it went to 42 KB right there. All right, so we are pretty much done with that part now. So now let's go ahead and go back over here. Now we are going to be replacing some things in the game, so so that our graphics like our graphics map that we install, some things are not going to be too bright for us in the game. All right, so this is another way to try and fix that here real quick. All right, so before we can go into the readme here, let's just go ahead and do a couple things in these fixed files over here. All right, so let me go ahead and drop down my OpenIV here real quick, and then we are going to open up this text file over here, and then we're just gonna go ahead and drag and drop this sign onto our desktop just like so. All right, and then come back over here, and then the metro, just gonna go ahead and drag and drop this over here on our desktop. Come back over here, the bus one, I'm pretty sure one of them we are not going to be using, but just go ahead and drag and drop over here because I'm not 100% sure which one we are not going to be using. Is between these two over here. I think it's this one, but I'm not 100% sure. But just go ahead and drag and drop it on your desktop. Now let's go ahead and open up this one. We're just gonna go ahead and drag and drop this over here. All right, so now that's done. Let's go back over here, go back. Now let's go ahead and do the readme because I'm not sure of the pathway that we need to take to replace some of this stuff here real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and open up our OpenIV over here. What's the pathway? The pathway, it says OpenIV head to x64 levels GTA 5 vehicles, and then we are going to be replacing some of the stuff over here. As you can see, for all of them is pretty much the same pathway over here. All right, so let's go ahead and open up our GTA. So as you can see right now, let me go ahead and close all archives over here, and if I go ahead and go to my mods folder right here, as you can see, we do not have x64 right here. All right, and that's a problem. We need to make sure we have x64 into our mods folder. So what I'm gonna do is come over here, and this is x64 over here. As you can see, the moment I click on it, it's just gonna go ahead and say, hey, you need to add this into your mods folder. So go ahead and copy this into your mods folder just like so. Already now that it has carved into our mods folder, as you can see now it is GTA 5 mods and x64e.rpf. but I'm just gonna go ahead and close all archives here again, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start off from this page right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to mods x64e levels GTA 5, and then we need to go to vehicles over here, and then vehicles.rpf right here. So this is where you can find mostly of the GTA 5 vehicles that are generic in game. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and change a few things here. So once you come to this page here, we are pretty much done with the readme over here. So I can go ahead and you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this over here because there's some things I need to look for, or should I just, you know what, Let me go ahead and move this over here for a minute. All right, let's go ahead and move that over there. Close this, close this. I'm gonna go ahead and move my OpenIV over this side. All right, my edit mode is still on, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take a look and search for this name over here. We're gonna start with this one. It says taxi underscore sign underscore 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and come over here and type taxi just like so. All right, so as you type taxi, as you can see, you do get the taxi over here. If I open it like that, so this is the taxi right here. The only thing that we are going to be changing is going to be the advertisement board over here. As you notice, sometimes when you do just install like a graphic mod and you don't change this, when you get into the game, this can be so bright sometimes, right? But we don't want it to be too bright, we don't want it to be too annoying, so we're just gonna go ahead and try to dim it down a little bit. So let me go ahead and close this. So the only file that we're going to be focused on here is going to be this texture file over here, the taxi.ytd right here. All right, so let's go ahead and double click on this. All right, if you do have your edit mode on your OpenIV, you are going to get these options here at the top. Okay, so as you can see here, we do have the taxi. All right, the taxi sign, taxi underscore sign underscore 2. As you can see how bright it is right now. All right, so we are going to be replacing this. So we're going to go to replace, and now we're going to navigate to our desktop here real quick, and then we need to go ahead and look for this name right here. So it's going to be taxi sign, taxi underscore sign underscore 2. Is as I replace this, you're gonna see a change in here. You're gonna see this one getting a little bit dim. All right, so let's go ahead and open. As you can see, now it's a little bit dim, and then we're gonna go ahead and save. All right, so that's pretty much that. We're gonna go ahead and do the rest, just gonna go ahead and do the rest the same as well. All right, so I'm gonna go back to my task bar over here, take out the word taxi. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and type metro, just like that. As you can see, I do have metro underscore train underscore I or LD sign or something like that. All right, so as you can see here, we do not have metro underscore bus LED sign over here. We do not have anything about bus. It's only train or something like that, right? So this is what we are going to be replacing. And also, yeah, right here. So the YTD, go ahead and open this up here real quick. So for this one, the same way, we are going to be looking for metro underscore train underscore LED sign over here. So it should be somewhere. So it should be this one right here. All right, right here, metro underscore sign underscore LED sign. Right here. So as you can see right now, it's bright. So we're going to be replacing this. Go ahead and go to replace. And now I'm just going to go ahead and navigate to my desktop over here. And now I'm going to go ahead and look for metro underscore train underscore LED sign underscore 128, just like that. Go ahead and replace. As you can see, while I replace this, it's going to change into a dim kind of like dark color here real quick. All right, let's go. There you go. As you can see, we have dimmed that out a little bit. So go ahead and save, just like so. All right, so as you can see, we are done with these over here. As you can see here in the name metro, there's nothing about bus, so go ahead and forget about this one. And now we are going to look for airbus underscore LED sign. So let's go ahead and go back to our task bar over here, and then now we're going to go ahead and type air. As you can see here, we do have air and a bus something, but we are only interested on the YTD file over here. All right, so use YTD file. Go ahead and open this up here real quick. As you can see, the LSIA sign is very bright right now. Go ahead and hit replace, and now we are going to be looking for air underscore sign underscore LED sign on my desktop over here. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Where is it? Where is the air? All right, so the air is right here on my desktop. Go ahead and open. As you can see, it just dimmed down a little bit, so go ahead and save that. And now we are pretty much done with the install, and I'm going to go ahead and delete this over here. I'm going to delete this over here as well. I'm going to delete these 3 files, and then you can go ahead and keep this file somewhere safe, all right, just in case you want to go ahead and uninstall this Quant V mod. Okay, so with that said, let me go ahead and go back over here. Now we're just gonna go ahead and jump into the game and see what the difference is looking like. Let's get it. Alrighty guys, we are in the game. I have to say, I don't know what I think about this mod, to be honest, but it did improve our view a little bit. I have to say, I gotta give you that one. It did improve some things. I have to be honest about that. Maybe just gonna go ahead and take a getting used to or something like that. I don't know, but you guys can tell me what you think. And I heard if you go ahead and press F5, it will work somewhat as a trainer or something like that. But let's go ahead and test it out here real quick. And there you go, I just hit F5, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to graphics. I heard if you go ahead and turn on this thing here, says eye candy, it's gonna go ahead and brighten up some things a little bit more. Let's go, as you can see right now is off, so let me go ahead and turn it on. As you can see, all right, take a look at the color of the vehicle. Once I turn it off and on, it does make the color look a little bit more rich, doesn't it? I really think, I don't know I'm excited about it, but at the same time I'm like but yeah, you can work as a trainer as well. You can go ahead and turn off the radar or something like that. There you go. If you want, make the radar big or small. All right, so you can go ahead and show as what, frames per second or something like that. What is that? I'm not saying it. What is this? Oh, it's showing at the top right hand corner of my screen over here in yellow. I don't know if I want that shit there. Let me go ahead and turn it off. But yeah, you can just see that there are some things that actually changed with the mod. I don't know, I'm just gonna go ahead and take some time and try to get used to it and see how I like the mod going forward. Like I said, I'm used to making visuals great again. That's the mod that I usually use a lot, but you can just tell there is a difference between before and after, that's for sure. All right, and I heard this mod, it really doesn't take that much memory from your game or anything like that, but I don't know, maybe it would take a getting used to for me. Right now it might not feel as bright for me, but we'll see as we go forward. Like I said, you will need to go ahead and fast forward to the end of the video over here to see if this is something for you or not. All right, and then the other thing guys I wanted to check was the police vehicles. I just wanted to see if we have improved the lighting of our police vehicles in game. All right, so let me go ahead and spawn one of our police vehicles over here. And the one that you know what, let me just go ahead and I'm probably gonna spawn every single one of them just to check everything. All right, let's go ahead and start with the first one. It's going to be our FBI one. Doesn't want to spawn or something. Go ahead and hit it again. All right, so there you go. As you can see, the vehicle does actually look much brighter in the game. I gotta give it that, man. I gotta give it that. I have to say there is a difference, but now I want to go ahead and check the lighting system and see if our ELS is going to be bright or not. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. There you go. This will be like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. You guys can let me know, man, in the comment section down below. What do you think about the lighting system of this vehicle right here? Take a look at the front though. I think it does look pretty good. Probably gonna need to change this to nighttime or something like that to really get a good view, because right now it is hella sunny outside. All right, so let's go ahead and spawn another vehicle here. Just gonna go ahead and do a quick sample of our police vehicles. The next one, let me go ahead and spawn a police vehicle over here, because I think this one, my police one, is the same as this Dodge Charger right here. And I did when I did show you how to install police vehicles, guys, I did change my police vehicles after. All right, because when I did the showcase, I found that the vehicle model that I installed, it wasn't really fully ELS, so I changed it. So if you want to go ahead and install this model right here, I'm gonna try and leave the link in the description, so you can go ahead and install your police 2 and police 3 if you followed my tutorial on how I installed these videos. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our lighting system right here. I don't know, like I said, it's going to get a getting used to, that's for sure. All right, it's going to get a getting used to. All right, so let me go ahead and try another model here real quick and see what changes, and then we're gonna go ahead and change it to nighttime and see what the difference is. All right, so the next one I'm going to try is going to be my police 4. All right, go ahead and bring out this baby here real quick, but you can just tell the lighting system does look better, and the police vehicles do look better as well. So for this vehicle right here, I really do love the ELS lights on this vehicle, because they can be very, very bright. All right, so there you go. I don't know. I don't know. I might need to make some changes on my GTA 5 graphic settings or something like that. I'm not sure, but anyways, let me go ahead and change into nighttime and see if there's a huge difference or not. Let me just go ahead and, you know what, let's go ahead and go and put time forward here and change it to nighttime and see what the difference is. All right, so this is how the lighting system is going to look like at night. What time is it right now? Let me see. So this is like 3 a.m. all right, maybe that's too bright in the day. Let's go ahead and make it 1 a.m. at night. All right, let's go ahead and get out of that one. So guys, I don't know what you guys feel about Quant V, but you can just tell it is bright enough, especially if you're not really using the police vehicles, because this is for GTA 5 mods only. I just wanted to see what this lighting system is going to look like with the current mods. All right, so these are the vehicles that very soon enough are going to be chasing me around while I'm busy committing crime on GTA 5. All right, so without further ado, guys, I think we have come to the end of this tutorial right here, guys. So if you find the video helpful, make sure you are smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel, drop a like on the video, and please do comment down below. And I have to say, I am going to compare this with my other version of graphics mod that I like to install in my games. I'm gonna go ahead and compare the two and see which one is brighter at night and which one actually brings out a little bit more out of the game and everything like that. But so far, I have to say, I'm actually liking this mod. Maybe we'll take a getting used to a little bit more. I might uninstall it, I don't know, but for right now, I will see how it goes. All right, so guys, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll catch you guys on